We are looking at high volume on all of the expressways across the board, including on the Kennedy there. With the reversible lanes closed, you are down 2 express lanes, and it is creating some higher travel times. We can actually show you what it looks like right now on the Kennedy. Yep, traffic is crawling. These are the inbound lanes heading into downtown. Speaking of downtown, I have some good news to report for you. LaSalle Drive has just been reopened. It was closed for about 5 hours this morning for a 2-vehicle crash between Ohio and Ontario. But again, they have just reopened that. Moving to the suburbs, I have 2 issues to tell you about, both in Wakanda. Take a look here. There's a crash near southbound US 12 near Case Road. Then not far from there, another crash also in Wakanda. This is at the intersection of Fairfield and Bonner. So if you can this morning, maybe avoid those areas for the time being. It has been a very busy morning there out on the roads, but we start with this issue on the CTA. It's impacting 5 lines right now. The Purple Line Express, pink, green, brown, and orange lines all are experiencing delays due to an earlier traffic signal issue. This was at the Adams and Wabash station in the Loop. We are told right now the trains are moving, but you still could be experiencing some residual delays there. Taking a look at the big picture, we are seeing some growing travel times on all the interior expressways. They're averaging about 40 minutes to a little over an hour right now. So a heads up if you're heading out the door. We have seen some issues this morning because of the precipitation coming down. It's causing some slick driving conditions for drivers out there. And because of that, we've seen several crashes this morning. This one in Niles, it happened around midnight overnight. Right now they have Oakton Street closed between Cumberland and Prospect because of a police investigation. So a heads up there, it is closed indefinitely. It's unclear when they will open that road back up.
Stephanie, how are the roads looking here this morning?
Hi, so we are looking at some pretty good conditions on all of the expressways, considering it is a holiday for many, except for a couple pockets of congestion there. We are hearing of a minor crash on the inbound Ike. This is near Central. State police are heading to the scene now to check it out, so we will keep you updated there. Taking a look outside, this is our White Sox camera showing you what it looks like on the Dan Ryan. As you can see, things are moving very smoothly. There was an earlier crash around 35th Street, but that has since been cleared. And I want to talk about this, taking you to Elgin. There's some bridge work that's going to be done starting on Monday. Take a look here. Route 31 will be reduced to 1 lane in each direction. This is between Dana Drive and Oak Street. Again, it begins Monday, but the project runs through 2026. So you will be dealing with this for quite some time. We begin with this Metra issue on your morning commute. The Union Pacific North Line inbound train number 30 has been canceled because of a crew shortage. You can take train number 32 instead. That will accommodate passengers. Then taking a look system-wide, travel times looking good across the board, especially after this issue on the Kennedy between North Avenue and Armitage. Shortly before 6 a.m., there was a 2-vehicle crash between a car and a garbage truck. State police say it might have been caused by a wrong-way driver, but at this hour, all lanes have been reopened. You still could be experiencing some residual delays, some backup there. Travel times outbound on the Kennedy are looking at about 35 minutes. Inbound heading into downtown, 45 minutes.
ABC 7 Stephanie Wade live near that scene with more on this derailment and how it's impacting the evening commute for a lot of folks. Stephanie?
Rob and Judy, that train derailed around 8:20 this morning. And as you can see here behind me, it is still here near 13th and Clark in the South Loop. We've been speaking with riders who were on that train today coming from the southwest suburbs. And at this hour, Metra says the cause of the derailment has yet to be determined.
Stephanie Wade is live in the newsroom with the latest updates. Stephanie.
Val Terrell, safety officials detailing their search and rescue efforts right now. The Baltimore Fire Department says they have rescued 2 people from the Patapsco River. One of them is seriously hurt. This is what the Francis Scott Key Bridge looks like right now. This is a live look near Baltimore's Outer Harbor. Traffic is really starting to build here. This is the first afternoon commute. Drivers won't be able to use the express lanes. You can see behind me, they are shut down. There's no traffic in the 2 middle lanes there. Now, we know it was a rough morning for those getting used to these closures for the first time today, as the reversible lanes of the Kennedy will now be officially closed until late fall.
the chairwoman of the National Transportation Safety Board, speaking moments ago, detailing what they've done today to investigate. She says they've been collecting evidence and documenting the scene with photographs. And admittedly, while the snow, yes, is very pretty, it really is making for treacherous driving conditions. In fact, Indiana State Police asking folks right now to avoid driving on I-94 through LaPorte County. They say cars there are miles-long traffic backups, and it's making it difficult for troopers to get out and help folks. This morning, downtown Wilmington is seeing some flooding. Evacuations have been happening here overnight because of the intense flooding, as residents are now dealing with the effects of rain and melting ice jams. You can see this road behind me here is completely blocked off to traffic. Hey, good morning, guys. You know, it's already been very busy here as people try to catch their early morning flights. Today's expected to be the busiest day here at Midway Airport, and thankfully we are not seeing any problems or issues so far this morning after quite a headache of delays and cancellations snarled plans over the weekend.